All right, good morning, everybody. I'm Pam Davidson. Welcome to my kitchen. Y'all come on in. This morning, I'm going to whip up some biscuits and gravy real quick. I got some Southern Biscuit Formula L complete biscuit mix. This already has the shortening and little flakes right in it. And I'm only going to make a small amount. Maybe about, not even 2 cups probably. We're going to make a very small amount of biscuits this morning. It's just going to be 2 of us eating. Alright, and then to that I'm going to take and add some buttermilk. Shake your buttermilk up and then pour some in until you get it to a consistency where it's all stuck together. If you do this and it's too wet, you got to add a little bit more biscuit mix. If you do this and it's too dry, pour a little bit more buttermilk in there. You want to kind of get it into a ball where it's not too sticky. That's a little bit sticky, so this is a little bit on the wet side. So we're going to sprinkle a little bit more of this on here. Stir this up. You don't want to work your dough too much, but you got to get it mixed. Alright, to this, I am going to put some on my hand here, y'all. And then I'm going to grab this dough up. Get all this off of here. Maybe get a little bit more flour on my hands so it's not sticky to my hands. Get a little bit more of this flour down in here. Still a little bit sticky. Alright, we're going to do the easy way. I usually just pat this out and then cut it in little circles. Today we're going to try something different. When I was young, my mom never made homemade biscuits. Never in my life did I remember my mom making a homemade biscuit. But when I was in grade school, I had a neighbor the next block over, and she would make biscuits and gravy. Oh, and she knew I loved them. I'd go to her house and there'd be a pan of biscuits sitting on her stove. So, what I'm going to do, she didn't cut them out in little circles. She just kind of, well, I'm getting too sticky here. She just kind of made a big blob in a pan, and you just kind of broke a piece off. I know some people call this a pona bread maybe, but I think that's more for so I'm just going to plait this out. That's kind of thin. And then I think she always made hers in a square pan, y'all. So I'm trying to figure out how she made them, but I'm not really sure how she made them. Let me get this off my hands here. All right, so I just got a big old pan of thing. It's kind of little. I might have pushed them down too far. But what I'm going to do is just kind of score it. And we're going to have a kind of a pie looking kind of like this. Just going to score that up. And we're just going to bake this and see what happens, y'all. It's going to score it up like that. And I'm going to stick it in here. I got my oven at 450. We're just going to try this out and see what happens. Here we go. Alright, I got my gravy going too. Look at there. I just added my milk. I got some flour, bacon grease in there. When that got to a good paste, I poured my canned milk and water. And now all it's got to do is thicken up, and we'll have us a mess of gravy to pour over top of these biscuits. Let's check our biscuits out, see how they're doing. There they are. It looks like they're getting done. I don't want to get them too done. I don't like a hard biscuit. So we're going to grab them up out of here, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the oven off. I think it's about done. Let me check. All right, I've just taken them out of the oven. Let me grab a knife. I'm going to get a little bit of melted butter and just pour over top of this. Y'all seen how easy it was to do this. They're not as thick as if you cut them out, I think, but I pressed the dough kind of thin. But we'll see how this is going to look. Let me go ahead and I'll just kind of get one out of here right here to show you. Look at that. Now that's a biscuit right there. Look how light and fluffy that looks. I'm going to break a little piece of this off right here. There ain't nothing like biscuits and gravy, y'all. The gravy's almost done. I'm about to call Big Daddy, aka Moon Pie, up to eat us some breakfast. If I had me some jelly right now on this one, look at that, y'all. It's light, it's fluffy. We didn't have to cut them out and reshape nothing. Just press it in your pan, score it up a little bit. And you're good to go. These are some good biscuits.